I have built a full 100 overall team. That's right, every single player is a 100 overall, and this team is just absolutely crazy. You know what? You may see it's blurred right now. That's because we have to actually build this team. So as you can see now, I don't have any players, as we've just got this empty team. So you know what? Let's start at the starting point guard position. And in this spot, we've got none other than 100 overall James Harden. I was actually able to pull this card out of the unfazed packs, and he's 6'5", and I don't even have to go through the stats of these 100 overalls because obviously every single one of them has pretty much 99 for every single stat, and they also come with pretty much every single Hall of Fame badge. This James Harden has 58 of them, and this card's insane. So he's our starting point guard. Then at the shooting guard position, we've got 100 overall Michael Jordan, who we were actually able to pull it in Wemby's legacy. And then at the starting small forward position, we've got one of our best ones being 100 overall LeBron. He actually can run point guard as well, but for this video, we're going to use him as small forward, and he is 6'9", which is insane. And if you saw my video, I actually made him a GOAT card. I gave him every single stat 99, and also gave him every single Hall of Fame badge. So he has 72 of them, making this one of our best 100 overalls. But are you guys ready for the best one? Because yes, our starting power forward is this 100 overall Victor Wembanyama, and this is one of the best cards in the game because he is 7'4" at the power forward position, and being 7'4" with these stats right here is just insane. Then for our center, we've got the first ever 100 overall I pulled, being this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's 7'2" at the center position, and I also made this card a GOAT card. You can see pretty much every one of his stats are 99 as well, and then I gave him 71 Hall of Fame badges, so this card is crazy. And that then wraps up the starters. We've got James Harden, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, and Kareem. Obviously, every single one of them being 100 overalls. It just looks absolutely beautiful, but now we got to move to this bench, and we've got 8 players that are going to be 100 overalls coming off here. The first one being our backup point guard, being Oscar Robertson, who's 6'5" at that position. Then at the backup shooting guard, we've actually got Luka Doncic. I mean, this card's okay. He's 6'7". He just has a little bit of a slow release, but it's Luka, so he still should be a beast. Then at the backup small forward position, we've got one of my favorite free ones, being this 100 overall John Havlicek. He's 6'5" at the small forward position, but he's such a beast that it's actually okay. And another one of my favorite free ones is this 100 overall Moses Malone, who we're running at the backup power forward position. He is only 6'10", but trust me, I absolutely love this card. Then for our backup center, we're rocking with this man right here, Dirk Nowitzki. He's 7 foot at that center position, and I was shocked with how good this card actually was when I tried him out. So that's then our bench done. We've got 5 100 overalls right there. It looks amazing, but now we've still got these 3 reserve spots that we're hardly even going to use. And in that first reserve spot, we're going to put this 100 overall Shaq in. Obviously, Shaq is a beast, being 7'1" and 325 pounds. And it's also Shaquille O'Neal with a 96.3. The issue is his release though, and hopefully you guys will see that in this video. Then next up in the reserves, we've got 100 overall Magic Johnson, who's yes, a 6'9" point guard, and he makes some of the craziest passes in the game. And finally, to end off the squad, we've got 100 overall Bob Cousy on the team. This is probably the worst 100 overall in the game, as he is only 6'1", but as we know, he does have 99 for pretty much every single stat, so he can't be that bad. Anyway, are you guys ready to see it? Look at this team. It is absolutely beautiful. Literally every single player is a 100 overall. Like, what even is this? All 13 of them 100 overalls. You want to know the most confusing thing though? How is our team a 98 on offense, a 98 on defense, and a 98 overall when every single player is a 100? I do have a pink diamond coach. What if I change that to Bill Russell? It still doesn't change anything, so I guess for some reason it's a 98 overall team. Anyway, look at how high the salary cap is too. 182,000, which is one of the highest it can be, but I think now it's time to actually use this team. You know what though? We have to set some challenges because obviously we have to win this game, so we're going to do some forfeits if we don't. So how it's going to work is we've got 2 challenges for this video. For each of these challenges that I don't complete, we have to put every single one of these 100 overalls on a wheel that you can see right here, and if we don't do the challenge, we have to spin it and we have to discard that player. So we could be discarding this 100 overall Wemby, this pretty much GOAT LeBron that I made, and so many other of these amazing players. So what are the challenges, Angus? Well, first challenge up is we have to score with every single one of the 100 overalls on the team. So that means every player has to score all 13 of them, or else we have to spin the wheel to discard a 100 overall. And the final challenge is we just have to win the game. If not, we're spinning the wheel again. I do not want to discard a 100 overall because, for example, the best one, like this Victor Wembanyama, only quick sells for 200k, which is absolutely nothing for how good he is. But it should be somewhat easy with a team like this. So hopefully we can get this W. Hopefully everyone can score. And without further ado, let's get into the game. Man, it took me over 40 minutes to get into this game. And who's my opponent opponent got. Okay, he's got some gladiator cards there. Does he have any? It's not the greatest team. To be honest though, that Dikembe Mutombo is an absolute beast. So that's definitely a good matchup for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The only issue though is Alonzo Mourning versus this man right here. Being our boy, Victor Wembanyama is going to be a bit difficult for him. And Wemby gets blocked. On the first possession though, are you kidding me? A 100 overall gets blocked by that. You are not making that shot. Let's pull down that rebound, give it to Michael Jordan. Obviously, every single player is a 100 overall, so we should be able to make some big plays by these boys. And let's give it up to James Harden this time. Pump fake that, take the midi. James Harden got it to go. I just need to remember that I have to score with every single player because that can throw me off a lot of the time if we're unable to do it. And that right there is awful defense. That's a great shot by Julius Randle. I have to realize that I have to step up a bit more than that, but LeBron James is such a beast. This is one of my favorite cards because all you have to do is literally hold square. And this right here is for LeBron's first points. The good thing is all of these players have 99 free throws, so we should make them every single one. What a block by Michael Jordan. That's exactly what we want to see. Wemby, stop, pop, pull the deep three and make it 2. I don't know why it is. For some reason, when I play early in the morning, I just don't go against the best teams, but it does take me forever to get into a game, and I mean forever. So that's the little con of it, but we're going to score here with Kareem. So what, the only player that hasn't scored for us on the starters right now, I think it's actually Michael Jordan. And who else is it? Is it LeBron? I don't even know. No, LeBron has scored. I don't know. Oh no, every single player has scored for us already. That was super quick. I'm looking at this steal here. He didn't end up giving it. And bro, I'm playing awful defense. Man, I just love this Victor Wembanyama. Like, he's just way too tall. He's just able to dunk everything. The only issue is right now in this game is I have not been playing good on defense. Like, I've been playing so badly, but to be honest, it's all my fault because I just haven't been staying in front of my opponents. So that's all we have to do. And especially on this Dikembe Mutombo, that's just awful defense. And look, I want to tick off our goals early, which is why I've already brought my bench on the court. So we've got John Havlicek here, who, as I said earlier, is one of my favorite cards. And especially because we were able to get him for free, I feel like it's such a W. And that could have been a turnover there. That very easily could have been a turnover. Luka Doncic, get your first 2. But yeah, all I need is good defense. And it's crazy to say, but I've been playing so badly, even though all these players are 100 overalls. Like, that's the good thing about 100 overalls is they all have 99 for every single one of their defensive stats, but we have not been able to show that. Moses, your first 3 is green. At least we've just slowly but surely been ticking off all these players to score. So Dirk this time, can he get a score on Dikembe? Yes, he can. Bro, finally we get a stop, and it wasn't even on good defense. So who are we looking at here? John Havlicek, he's got such a nice release. If that one's green, I just got to stop reaching on every single possession. We should be able to get an easy score here by Magic Johnson. And no, we do not. That's awful. Absolutely terrible. And instead of us getting that, he's going to get a wide open 3 to put him up by 2 going into the quarter. Man, that is so embarrassing. We got to lock in. But one thing I do know is once we're able to score with every single player, the final player off our bench that we need to score with is this Magic Johnson. So once we score with him, we're done with every single one off the bench. Bro, imagine if I actually lost. Like, there's no chance we lose this game. Is there? What a finish by Magic. And I've now brought on to Bob Cousy, Shaquille O'Neal, and also Oscar Robertson. These are the 3 players we haven't scored with yet. So Bob Cousy, let's kick that one out. It's not really the greatest of passes, but Oscar Robertson, you're one we need to score with, and he does. I tell you what though, definitely the one I'm most scared to score with is this Bob Cousy though. We got to score with him, and it's going to be a bit difficult given that's the card. But Shaquille O'Neal set us a good screen there. Back out to Shaq this time. This is a tough card to score with, but he makes a good pass out to Moses, and that's another 3. He's got 100 overall Jerry West, who you can get from a locker code, which is nice to see. That's the one card we actually don't have in this team, but what a move it was by him, and he missed the shot, fortunately. Okay, what about Bob Cousy this time? Bob, I need you. Let's not pull that. Let's take it to the right, and let's not pull that either. You can see we can pass out of that shot, and then Moses is carrying. Yeah, look, I'm certainly not loving this Bob Cousy right now. He makes a good playmaking play, I guess. But literally all I need is a stop. Like, that's literally all we're going for right now, but it's just the one thing I can't seem to get. So against Jerry West this time, again, we can't get the stop. And I'm not even going to blame the defense on my team. It's 100% on me. I'm playing so badly. At least on the defensive end, like, we are finding it easy to score, which I guess is good, but you can see there, I just can't stay in front. Come on, keep these hands up, Shaq. We need good defense versus Victor Wembanyama, and we get the stop. Finally, I feel like I can actually say that was good defense. We've got 15 seconds left on the clock. I'm not going to shoot that. It's a turnover instead. Oh my word. We are playing so badly. Bob Cousy, get that steal for me. Let's go. Okay, I need to kick this one to Bob. Bob, you're the final player that needs to score for us. Bob Cousy, 4-3. He got it. It's now halftime, and every single one of these 100 overalls has scored for us. us. So that means we don't have to spin the wheel for that challenge. Now I can just focus on winning. And we're down by 2 in this game. I tell you what though, him scoring 43 points against a full 100 overall team should not be happening. Like, should not be happening, and that's just 100% on me. So let's make sure we actually play as good defense on this possession versus this Devin Booker. Get up like that, but you can see my defense is so bad. I don't know why, I truly don't, but Victor Wembanyama is going to make up for it with the 3. Man, I just love this Victor Wembanyama. Like, he's by far our best card. You can see right there, he's getting us another 3. No, that had to be a steal. Let's jump up into Kimbe there. That's great defense by Wemby. Finally, I'm actually playing good defense versus him. All we have to do is stop this step back 3, which he pulls every single time, and again, he gets it. Like, I literally knew it was coming too, and I still couldn't even stop it, which is the most embarrassing part. So what about a little James Harden 3 this time? Once again, he's popping off. Man, we're still down by 4 in this game, and the only reason for that is just because we cannot play defense on any of these players. That's not where I wanted to pass it. That is where I wanted to pass it, and it does work out as we get the score, because obviously we are not missing this free throws. There's 1, and let's make it 2 from 2. Thank you, Kareem. You guys may not believe it, but we actually got to stop. I know, it's crazy. We got to stop, and Victor Wembanyama is gonna make the most of it. I hope you guys can see why this card's my favorite. He's so good. As this is for 10 points, and he's by far our best. That should be a steal. Let's pick it up. Good. We did actually get it. I didn't think we were going to get it for a second there, and that could have been a turnover. It's not though. Wemby has takeover, so let's chill here. Let's chill, and let's get the ball in Victor Wembanyama's hands. Wemby, screen for you. You know we're going to hit this screen. You know we're going to pull the 3 straight after 2. No, we're not. We're giving it to James Harden. That's going to work anyway. And finally, we've started getting some takeover on these boys. That's good defense there. Look at that defense by Michael Jordan. James Harden with takeover. Let's pump fake that one. Back out to Michael Jordan. That is a beautiful transition play, but we don't get it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine because we've got Victor Wembanyama. Wemby, back up this time. Let's swing it around. Let's pull the 3 with James Harden. It's a good shot and it's green. Now I've got these 2 boys with takeover, and these are the ones we're going to call the pick and fades with, and I should have shot that one. I really should have. Like, we got to take that shot, especially with takeover on a 100 overall, but let's get it going again. Let's get it going, and let's actually get that shot that we're looking for. James Harden this time. Back out to Wemby. Wemby, wide open 3. It's green. Man, it's just the Victor Wembanyama and James Harden game right now. You can see why. As we miss a 3, I cannot be missing that shot right there. That's a good shot to take. And now he's going to pull the 3. No way. Dude, my opponents are low-key killing me, but it's fine. We've got Wemby again. Another one. I'm going to have to change some defensive settings. We are not playing tight at all. Let's play tight. Because, man, hopefully that's going to help us out, as we have not been playing well at all in this game so far, especially on the defensive end, which is where you expect this team to play the best. As we're only up by 1 point, I'm not discarding a 100 overall. I'll tell you that. And I know I'm just rocking with these starters for so long, but you can see why, because they're popping off. And hopefully now that we've set our actual defensive settings, we'll be able to get some more stops. That should have been a steal right there. That should have been a steal to Michael Jordan, especially with the stats that he has. That's a steal every day of the week. But we got to just play this good defense now. Literally, that is it. And what in the world was that? I'm not talking about James Harden making the wrong play there. I'm talking about me. Me making the wrong play for sure. James Harden, though, makes up for it. That's a steal. Come on, pick that one up. Let's go. Okay, who are we looking at here? Maybe Victor Wembanyama if we put him out wide. Pass fake that. Kick it down to LeBron. LeBron hasn't scored much for us, but let's add 2 more. Man, it's really just between Wemby and James Harden as for who's been player of the game so far. You can see why Wemby's wanting it, though, because he makes another one. You may not believe this, but we're actually playing good defense on this possession, so that's perfect. You would think Jason Tatum still gets that score on us, so it makes it a bit more difficult to actually get that stop. You know what? It's fine though, because James Harden is going to finish that leg. And I've now made a risky play. In this crunch time, we're only up by 5 points. I've brought my bench on, but I'm expecting big things by my bench. He's got this 100 overall Jerry West, who's definitely been playing pretty well, but we're locking him up right here. We are locking him up, and Jason Tatum, you've been the one that's popping off for my opponent. We need to jump at this. It's actually good defense in the end. We've got a little mismatch here, but the good thing is with 100 overalls, there's no mismatch as Luka plays that perfect defense. Let's give it to John Havlicek. No, let's give it back to Dirk. Dirk this time. I see you. Back out to Moses. Big 3. Pull it. And no way I missed that shot. Bro, I could not be missing that. There's no way. There's actually no way. He's going to score this too. He's going to score this in that situation. I always say Moses Malone has one of my favorite releases in the game, and we actually missed a big 3 by him. We got to finish this layup, which we... Nope. Dude, there's actually no way. There's actually no way that just happened. Oh my word, let's jump at that. That's good defense by Moses. 4 seconds left on the clock. Moses, we need good defense here, and he almost gets us a steal. Don't you dare make that with Tatum. Good. Okay, it's an air ball. But again, I can't believe it's only a 3-point game. Like, that's so embarrassing with the team we have. And Jerry West actually playing some great defense right there. Back out to Magic Johnson. Let's pass fake that one. He has a slow release, which is why I couldn't pull it. And we've got possession with 23 seconds left. Who wants to take the free throw? I think I want to give it to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, you need to take them. I think I do know his free throw release. I think it's kind of slow. That's in. Only 93% though. We have to make both. There's the next one. And instead of us getting a stop, we actually gave him a wide open three. So now Luka's going to the line again. So let's make another free throw with him. Good. That one was 93%. So let's green this next one. We don't. But boys, all we need is just one stop. And then we've actually won this game. Because as we know, we're not discarding a 100 overall. That's the one. He gets another wide open three. He's brought this to a 3-point game. That's if I make both these free throws. Can someone tell me what on earth is going on? There's one. And Luka with a 99 free throw. You better not miss. He got both. Come on, Magic. Get that ball. There we go. We go back court though. Are you kidding me? Come on, every single one of these 100 overalls is relying on us getting a stop right here. He's got this Jerry West. You better not make a shot with 2 seconds left on the clock. Don't you dare make that. Don't you dare. Thankfully, we won this game. Man, that was embarrassing. We only won by 3, but to be honest, I played so badly. I played alright on offense, but the defense was so bad. Because when we look at the stats, James Harden and Wemby absolutely popped off with over 20 points each, and also James Harden has 6 assists. Wemby had 5. Then Moses Malone with 10. I mean, Luka ended up with 8. Magic Johnson with 6. You can see every single one of the players scored, which is what we needed, and we actually shot extremely well with every single player. The issue is though, my opponent also shot extremely well, as he shot 70% from the field and I shot 76%. Just go show my defense was not on point, but the 100 overalls certainly bailed me out and got me that win. So man, I'm very happy I don't have to discard a 100 overall. We can scrap that spin the wheel, as yes, this full 100 overall team ended up bringing us the W. Now, let me talk about something real quick. I know you would think with a 100 overall team, you could not lose with this squad. To be honest, you definitely can. There's players like this Michael Jordan, Luka Doncic, Dirk Nowitzki, and all of these reserves that I don't even use on my main team. In my opinion, there's a bunch of dark matters that are better than those cards, which is why when I actually play, I use this squad right here. And this team plays so much better, probably because I'm used to them and probably because I play better defense, but it's because their releases are so much quicker and so much better. But out of all of these 100 overalls on this team, which are the better ones? Wemby is by far the best. I'd actually then probably say James Harden is the second best. Then I'd say LeBron is third. I'd probably say Kareem is fourth. Potentially John Havlicek is fifth. And then Moses Malone is sixth. Then the other 7 are pretty much just even. But that's not saying the cards are bad. Obviously being 100 overalls, they are absolutely amazing. And having this team is one of the biggest flexes of how much money I've spent on this game. Anyway, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash that like button, as this was a grind to do, but I appreciate you watching. Smash that like button, subscribe if you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.